Hello everybody, I am Venus. Welcome to my channel. And today I have a practice for you to help you with pain relief, even if it's temporary, of the psoas area, your hips, S1, sacrum area 2. And mainly everything we're doing is on the floor today. It's just going to be for this area of our body, the glutes, the hips. So with that, we'll get started. You're going to bring yourself in staff pose to the back of your mat, just sitting up really tall, coming to your breath. Just place your hands down, your fingertips on the mat, sitting up as tall as you can through your spine, and bringing the shoulders down away from your ears. Let's take a few breaths here. Going to be about 10 minutes. From here, we're going to do a glute walk, which we all know basically what that is. When we were little, we did it, or even bigger. But you're just going to start walking your heels forward, using the glute strength, bringing the stomach in, navel to spine, and just walk down till your feet come to the end of the mat. We're just getting some movement, waking up the hips, waking up through the glutes, sacrum, S1, and then stop. And then you're going to work your way back. And one way might be easier than the other way. That's perfectly normal. You just got to keep that navel in, sitting up as tall as you can through your spine. A little bit further. And then from here, you can go ahead and fold your hands down, reaching toward your heels, your calves. Just feel a nice stretch through the hamstring area, the whole bottom of your leg. Really press back through the hips. And let your head gently come down, letting gravity do its thing. A few breaths here. Clear to the bottom of your stomach and back up. This gives such awesome relief for when we're really sore through the psoas and sacrum area. Then you're going to go ahead and come forward and then have a couple blocks ready. We're going to use one here in a minute that come all the way down on your back. Really lift up through the hips a little bit, like you're in your bridge pose. Gently lift up through the hips, placing your smaller bottom of your back into the mat and keeping it in the mat. Then what we're going to do is just gently, without raising up too high, using glute strength, hip strength, is just lift up through the pelvis and flatten back down. The whole time you don't want to fill a space. You don't want to be able to put your hand under your back. Curl that tailbone up again, but without raising your back. Breathing. Inhale up and exhale down. Let's do two more. Now from here, we'll raise up into our bridge pose. Keeping the legs a little bit further apart, but keeping the knees in. Now from here, we're just going to sway our hips side to side. Do this a few more times, just rocking side to side. And come down just a little bit, and then we are going to squeeze just one glute in, and then the other glute. Just squeezing through one glute at a time. Do this two more times. And then you're going to grab a block, just one block, place it under your tailbone area, your hips, resting down, bringing the shoulders flat to the mat. Relax through the top part of your body. And then you're going to bring one knee up, pulling it in. You can leave the other leg open, whatever it wants to do. If you'd like to, you can bring your legs straight down, pressing through the heel. One more breath here. And then bring the knee down. And we'll do the same thing on the opposite side. So anytime you need to readjust or anything with your props, feel free. Pull the knee in. Again, you can have the knee up or down, just keeping it relaxed or pressing into the heel. And then bring that leg down. Let's take the block out. You're going to come down, pull your knees into your chest. Breathing, rock side to side. You can even bring your knees in a circle one way. Just get a nice massage on that lower back, SI sacrum area. And back to center. Pull them in one more time. Bring the feet up and grab the big toes. And don't lift your hips up here. Keep your hips flat on the mat. And then just move the feet up and down a couple times. Keeping that lower back on the mat. And then from here, you can cross your feet, roll on up. And then we are going to turn, come on your hands and knees, keeping that back really flat. You can curl up into your cat. We're not going to do cow because we don't want anything to make the back hollow. We don't want to do anything like this where there's too much curvature because that's only going to irritate it. So stay in that neutral tabletop. And then from here, grab your blocks. And we're going to come into low lunge. So you're going to bring your right foot forward and lunge as far down as you can. But don't get that curve in your back. Curl that tailbone under, dropping through the hips. That way it keeps your back more straight. Again, if you want to curl your toe under and come up, that's great. But don't let that curve come to the back, the lower back. You want to keep it as straight and aligned as you can. Bring the knee down. Leg comes back. You'll bring the other leg up. Your second side. Again, curl the tailbone under so you're keeping that back as straight as you can. Breathing. If you want to lift up on the back foot, navel to spine. Really pull the navel to the spine. That way it really keeps the pressure off of your lower back and keeps the hips level. And then drop the knee down. And then we'll put the blocks aside. We're going to take a quick stretch into that downward facing dog. Again, leaving the back flat. You don't have to curve too much. Stretch through the back of the legs. And then drop your knees down. We're going to take child's pose here. So come all the way down. Big toes together. Leave your knees in. And walk your hands out, but press through the palms of your hands like you're pressing your arms away and pressing back through the hips. Take 3 more cycles of breath here. And from here, you can bring your arms back. Take a few more cycles of breath. Relaxing the shoulders down. Relaxing through that hip area. Lower back area. Really listen to your body, your breath. From here, tuck the chin. Gently roll up. Really rounding through the shoulders, keeping the chin tucked till the very last moment. Gently roll up. And lastly, bring the head up. Come to take a seat in any way you would like. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully that 10 minutes of that is going to give you some relief throughout your day. You can do this every day of the week if you'd like, or just a few days a week. And if you are working with the doctor right now, make sure you be sure this is okay with him, that you're doing this. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. Venus apostrophe Yoga Flow. Everybody have a beautiful day. And let's close with the chant of Om one time. Thumbs together, the heart space. Breathe in. Namaste.